something brand new and historic. The 12-team college football playoff is here. And an exciting new wrinkle. These first-round games are on campus and from hyped up and partisan crowds. Two teams battling for the right to move on to the quarterfinals. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition out of upsets in the first round of the CF game. As we see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Washington Huskies. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Eric Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this. The college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Here we go. College football about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Shotgun handoff here. And it's good for a first down with a 36.
Nice run here by this Wisconsin running back to pick up the first down. And you love to see Wisconsin when they can run the ball. Think about, Chris, the embarrassment of riches that the Badgers have had over the years. Monty Ball, Melvin Gordon, and Jonathan Taylor. And going back to Ron Dillon, who won the Heisman. So many good backs that have played in Camp Randall.
Out of bounds after a decent game.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The game makes it second and medium. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And the Badgers pick up enough for a first down. There's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and 3.
Well, those counter plays are tough on the defense. The defense has got to be gap savvy. You get so caught up in the base concepts, if the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Spins away from defenders. And the sophomore will bring him down quickly.
Wow, thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle and keep it playing to the secondary. Good job of coming out of the box.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And he's intercepted. Now what's on the return? Back to take it. 6 on the offense for 31.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset. They put the ball in the air
now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. Moving down to the 47.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed to the running back. Well done. The game moves the ball all the way to the first 42.
How about the offensive line? That's just giving a half and a half, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Williams. And a quick throw falls incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. Using his legs, it's Pullman. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's a fly to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on fourth down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. And he's got it from 55 yards away. So they're coming away with 3 on the drive. The kickoff team is out.
Well, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Ahead of going on the last drive, they ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete. Just out of reach of the receiver. Incomplete. Second down. To throw, it's Van Dyke. It's a quick grab, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I think it's important to let your quarterback figure like on the early in the game. Sure, you want to see the big games, but plays like this, another quarterback can
even closer to the line of gain after that catch. They pick up the first on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball there. Absolutely nowhere to go for offense.
Badgers will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. See if he can make the play on this return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is a huge gain here. And the stop is just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage on this assignment. There's no way the receiver should be that wide open.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he make it in for the score. Touchdown.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone in this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Really love how the defensive coordinator here is able to get that linebacker free and come up with a sack. Think about Washington over the years, how
the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. Brought down crosses midfield to the 46.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Badgers will try to keep this drive moving. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep it tight end in, roll the quarterback out. Anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass is intercepted.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with 9 runners with 6 defensive backs, which gives them an optimal speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. Recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Huskies offense is back out on the field. They'll try the option play here. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Receiver lets it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Try and muscle for the first down. He's brought down with a solid gain. Moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second play, we're going to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play. Now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Third and very low to throw. And he's picked it. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down. They're going to throw the football. He's looking deep here. It's pretty deep. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. That's a short return back to pick right inside the screen. That sets up the offense at the 33.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Looking to pass. It's Williams. Fires it to the ground. That's complete downfield. Brought down the mat before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
A really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple of years with Michael Penix.
Gonna run it. It's Pullman. They got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Trying to extend the play. Finds room to the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback. And make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll get the first time yards before they finally bring him down. The Huskies are in the red zone. They give it to the running back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll feed the back again. Look at him run through those tackles. Bring him down short of the goal line. It's 1st and goal for the 2.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Huskies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Behind the line. It's Hunter. Touchdown, Washington. This quarterback on fire today. So still early, but this one is beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead. The second quarter to increase the lead. In the final half, just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before they even get to the locker rooms.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Badgers offense back out. sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Looking to throw. It's Van Dyke. Looking right. This one caught. Heads of the rounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets beat on the outback. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Defense is coming after him. Throws the ball away, but not before taking it back. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He finds the running back in the flat. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense as they're first in the half.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be sure of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The kick is good. Offense placed 3 points on the ground.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem up into the net from 50 plus.
Returner decides to fair catch this. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. But they're now throwing here to start the drive. Launches downfield. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
This time out for one more play in the half. They'll run it from the gun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal here. Mid-kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Badgers will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Washington offense retakes the field here. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Short screw the defender. Right now, the Ncaa is shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not in that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Fires it on the move. He pulls in the catch. They'll move to 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The receiver makes the catch. The receiver brought down after a short catching catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards and continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's a run. Running back stop. Good enough for first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Make the play here. Just be patient. Just take it to him.
Handoff running right. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over it to stop him right at the line.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up in what you show the defense.
8th play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And you hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Huskies will have to kick this away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. It's a shotgun run call.
This thing the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass. It's Van Dyke. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the seam able to make the stop after a short gain. Shotgun formation here on third down. And he throws his third interception of the day. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up to the plate well all game long. Now they're getting a critical interception to make this game.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to build on the lead. They're forced to punt on the last possession. The back's got it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown. No surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to be conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Touchdown, Badgers. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Extra point is good. It's taken down 11, 24-13. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Turner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Washington Washington offense heads back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone, and the defense come up with a stop this time. Pass rush closing in. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
Chris, I love the call here to send the linebacker after the quarterback, and we have seen so many linebackers with the ability to rush the quarterback in their days of playing at Wisconsin. T.J. Watt stands out. Going back to Chris Borland, who had the ability to blitz. T.J. Edwards. And somehow, some way, don't you feel like you got to get J.J. Watt in here? Technically, he's a defensive lineman, but he was just so good at rushing the quarterback. I call him a linebacker as well.
With the catch, it's Jackson. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down.
Mental mistakes out there, offense!
Dropping back into the field for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. He will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense. Flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the first down.
And the Huskies will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Toss play to the outside. Great swings at the 40. He's in the clear now. It's a race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what patience there by the running back. Just allowing the blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Van Dyke. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Makes the grab. A chance to score. Tackled at the 8 after completion.
Does a much better job with his quarterback of working through his progression. We seen him earlier trying to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
This is crucial. Defense needing to stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. The snapper, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know what you're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at their play sheet and finding the go-to play that will help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The attempt is no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game. Still losing by 11.
Boy, these guys are usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal of 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. To throw, it's Williams. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Washington.
How dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, it's an all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point and good. They build the lead to 18 on the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. The secondary backed up off the ball now. He drops back in the gun. Behind the line of scrimmage. Stop right there at the line. No gain. And the Badgers will crank up the tempo. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play there. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down line. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection over these plays. Complete to the tight end. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking downfield, it's Van Dyke. He makes the grab. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the Badgers churn out another first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And the Badgers have 1st and 10 here. Test the right side here. Tackle, but first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Receiver makes the grab. He gets in for the 2 points, making this a 10-point game. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the defense team did its job. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive in the play call? They'll use that running game to lead the clock here.
Yeah, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back. It's Williams. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. And the quarterback will make a play through the air. There's a shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit. And then make a difference in the outcome. Touchdown, Badgers. No chance to catch it.
It's just a great shot by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back. But I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
And the extra point gets them within attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get it down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another present